not affected the BP industry. The reason is that the demand in the market is too high. I can conclude that crude oil is not only used as a source of energy but as a raw material for petrochemical industry, as plastic and other products. The general state of economy is a major influence that on BP well-being, and change in one of the major economy has far-reaching effects on businesses. The last one I'm going to be talking about is the social analysis, and according to David Bode 2005, the key factors that affect BP may include demographic change, since change in the size and age of the population affect the demand of a particular product and services, and also consumer view on BP product and industry, environmental issue, especially if BP products involve potential damaging production processes, lifestyle changes and attitude to health. A good example of this is during the oil spill disaster in US. Due to a huge political and legal pressure by the US government and local authority, the BP set up its $20 billion Gulf spill claim fund to compensate those who have been affected without court intervention. However, many lawyers and judges in the US have ruled out that this fund is not actually neutral. This does not recover the image of BP, but I believe it makes the BP image worsen. The amount of environmental damage destroy BP brand image. Customer avoided BP product in the US market. People consuming pattern completely changed, especially in the energy industry market, which is notable to a concern over the sustainability of the future of BP. Thank you.
As to the technology, legal and environmental. Now, starting with the technology, for everyone who works in the oil and gas industry, the future is the heart of what BP does. To have a future at all, we need to constantly replace the resources we're using every day. And as you may know, reading the newspaper, this is the continuous challenge of BP. Now, technology is the core of this approach, and is one of the main elements driving performances. Now, what kind of technology are we looking at? Now, renewable energy, a range of technology challenges and opportunities will emerge as the installation of renewable energy installation progresses. Wind power is well established and more wind farms are planned. Other renewable sources, including biomass and solar panel, are also expanding. Smart meters. Energy-saving measures can be improved if real-time information is available on energy consumption. It has been carried out to develop electricity and gas meters that give consumers information on tariffs and the rate of which energy is being used, as well as providing consumers with information able to control the energy usage. The government has set a target that all homes in Britain should have a smart meter installed by 2020, and leading energy companies such as BP are engaged in rolling out a program to achieve this target. Now, further to our analysis, legal, in 2000, BP undertook a £100 million rebranding initiative in an attempt to improve its greener attitude to move away from oil and go towards an environmentally focused future. However, in recent years, the company has experience of spills in Alaska and in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010, which significantly saw a share dropped in immediately after the disaster, and it cost billions of. In addition to severe financial penalties forced by the international law, this has also consequently caused the US government to implement an immediate moratorium on deep water drilling for a foreseeable future in the region. A suspicion of drilling off the coast of Alaska outcome resulted in a High Court judge granting permission for Greenpeace to bring a case arguing it was unlawful for the UK government to grant a new license in the wake of BP's Gulf of Mexico oil spill. Talking about the climate change, as an oil company, BP is directly linked with the use of fossil fuels linked with major environmental challenges on a global scale. With its major controversial rebranding and commitment to becoming a sustainable energy company rather than simply an oil company, it has inspired and impressed some and irritated others. The most significant environmental impact facing BP is the impact on climate change caused by the use of the BP customers. Carbon gas emissions are generally considered to be the fundamental factor contributing towards climate change. The UK government is promoting initiatives to reduce carbon emissions, in particular through reducing the consumptions of fossil fuels, increasing the use of renewable and nuclear energy, and promoting energy-saving measures and creating new legislations. Because of its effect on the entire economy, the climate change is a subject of much political debate, and the reduction of carbon emissions is now a major international topic on which leading nations are trying to reach on an agreement.
British Petroleum, or BP, has much to cope with in its immediate future. As a result, BP are having to make strategic decisions that not only please stakeholders and shareholders and customers, but keep them in business and combat these environmental changes. Firstly,